Hello and welcome back, guys. This is Cuza, and today we're gonna continue playing the Ottoman campaign in March of the Eagles. Sorry for the delay. I've had some technical difficulties I hope I've taken care of. So now we're gonna continue our quest for world domination with the Ottomans. Let's go ahead. First of all, I would like to take a couple of minutes and just review my country. This is what I do every time when I continue playing a game in Paradox titles, because it's quite complex and you tend to forget what you've done and what you were planning and stuff like that. So if I recall correctly, I've just beaten the Austrians and I was on my way to garrison the newly conquered provinces, and I think to build an army to conquer Persia. Yeah, it seems to be correct. There's the rally point for the army, and there are clearly units being built. So, yes, we will continue this. We'll continue on this road. We will, of course, review our armies in Europe and prepare, I think, for an attack on the Russian Empire. And also prepare for another attack by the Austrians, because they recover quite quickly in this game, let's be honest. Okay, so let's just continue playing. I think I'm going to play on speed 2 this time, because speed 3 was a little bit fast. Or maybe just continue on speed 3, just let's do that. If it's too fast, I'm gonna slow it down. Okay, so until our armies are built, let's check what we have here. Okay, so this army needs to be updated. Okay, we have... Why do we have little less here? I think we are missing a cavalry unit on this flank, but I think we only need 3. We don't really need more than 3 cavalry units on either flank. What we need in this army is a little bit more cannons, I think. But okay, this army is quite alright. I mean, we have 3 infantry units, 3 cavalry units, 1 cannon on each flank, and 2 infantry units, 3 cavalry units in the reserve. In the meantime, I've actually read some posts on the Paradox forums, and many people say there's no point in actually having more than 1 supply train with your army, because the bonus you get from actually having supply in your army is percentual. So if you only have 50% of your thing in the supply trains, I think you actually get you get a penalty for only having 50% of your supply. But I'm not quite sure, so I'm just gonna stick with these compositions I have right now. Maybe I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. I'm gonna take 1 of them out of the armies and leave only 2, but that's not that important right now. Okay, so this is our main army, I think. Yes, this is the big army with 2 artillery, 3 cavalry, 2 infantry, and 1 guard infantry unit. In comparison, this has... yeah, so we practically replaced 1 line infantry unit with 1 guard unit in this army. which makes it quite a little bit larger. We also lack some cavalry in the reserve here. Yeah, but that's not that big of a deal. We can build some cavalry after we are done with building the army for Persia. Let's review the last army as well. This is the army with light infantrymen. We actually lack one light infantryman on this flank. We have also 3 cavalrymen and 2 artilleries. And we also lack a little bit of reserves. So what we are going to do here is, after this one army is finished, I'm gonna build some reserves for these 2 armies. And also I'm going to build some yeah, and I'm gonna reorganize them. I'm gonna actually take one of the supply trains out, just to have a little bit more a little bit less attrition when in enemy territory. Although I think the attrition, yeah, it's based on the actual unit count and not on the big brigade count, so the 1000 units more or less won't be that much of a difference. So I can actually leave it as is. I still don't know if the marine brigades actually have any other benefit in comparison to the normal brigades. I still think they don't, but you never know. Okay, as I see it, everything has been built. We can actually okay, if I take that away, everything stops moving, so that's not optimal. Let's just send everyone back here. Let's send them to Baghdad. I think that's a better place for them to gather. Okay, we now have to take our transports and get the one guy who's always stuck on Cyprus and send him to his destination. Okay, in the meantime we're gonna put another rally point here, and we are going to build some units. So what do we need? We actually need let's see how we did it in this army, because I feel this is one of the better armies. I think we should need 1 more artillery for each flank here. Let's send them to Tuzla. Put a rally point here. Let's just build them in Tuzla itself, or in Tuzla and around Tuzla as well. Let's just build 2 in Tuzla. Okay, so this one is done. Let's not put this here. Let's put it let's just leave it there. Okay, so what do we need here? This is the one with the guard infantry. We actually have 2 guards in reserve. We need a line infantry on this flank. Okay, now the flanks are even. I think maybe 1 more cannon. Although I think 1 cannon in reserve is more than enough. Let's put 2 more, 1 line infantryman, 3 cavalrymen, something like that I think is enough. 1 line infantryman and 3 cavalrymen. Okay, let's not combine them. this was for him. Okay, and for him we are going to need one more light infantryman, I feel like, and now two light infantrymen and 3 cavalries. So 3 more cavalries and 1 light infantry brigade. Okay, this should be enough for now. Afterwards we're gonna build some more of these little armies who have proven to be quite useful, because they can hold the line and hold the provinces I actually capture pretty easily against any kind of enemy. Yeah, let's see what the state of our army here is. Okay, so we still lack this one guy. Who's gonna delay the whole invasion. These are all light infantrymen I've built here? I think so. Yep, all light. Good. This guy, sent him to Baghdad. I don't even think I have to wait for him, because I can just leave a reserve troop out of it. Okay, let's see which of our generals we can use. Let's just remove all of our leaders for now, because I've actually wanted to play with them around a little bit as well. The main thing I don't want to do is actually warp leaders around like I've actually done last time, because I feel like it's a little bit of cheating. The main thing will be I'm gonna put one of my best leaders to each army and just yeah, some of my best leaders will control each of the big armies I have, and I will not be allowed to actually warp them around. This is the thing I've decided. The maneuver rating is quite high for most of them. I don't even know if I should actually look at the maneuver rating rather than to the offensive and defensive ratings when I use my generals. Of course, I have to actually look. This general, who's my best one, he's very good at attacking, not so good at defending. This guy is a little bit better at defending, but is not that bad at attacking either. This one is exactly the opposite. Let's actually use this one on my best army with the guards. Okay, on this army, which is the one with light, I don't even think it really matters that much. Let's put this guy. This one is gonna be the second army, because I don't really want to learn that many names. And this one is going to be the Expeditionary Force, which will have, let's see, let's say this guy. He's not that bad. Okay, and I have another idea before I start the actual war. Let's see, maybe the land maintenance or the fire idea. I don't really want to use the land movement idea right now. It's either the fire idea, and I think it's going to be the fire idea because I want to get to train sharpshooters, because I have quite a lot of light infantry right now, and also the infantry initiative -2 is quite good. But this one is quite good as well. It reduces the costs and the build time, which is very useful. But I think I'm gonna stick with the fire idea for now. Yeah, the other ones are not that good. It's actually only the first one who is very good. Okay, let's see how we can sort this army. It's sorted quite well actually, in and of itself. We lack a little bit of a reserve force, but that's not a big deal, I think, for small expeditionary force like this is supposed to be. But yeah, we can attack Persia right now. We are going to actually build some of that reinforcement here. Let's not build it quite that close to the actual war zone. let's call it like that. So one cannon should be enough, and I think one more cavalryman and one more infantryman. Cavalry and one more infantry, light infantry. Perfect. Okay, we are going to declare war and conquer Persia. Let's go straight for the capital. Oh, and France has actually lost its domination status. This is nice. This could actually help us take the domination status. I think because the Netherlands has fallen. Because Russia is actually fighting France. This could be the perfect opportunity to actually attack Russia itself after we are done with the... Oh, okay. They've reconquered whatever they had to conquer to be the leading power again. Yeah, fact is, Russia doesn't really have anything right now. Oh, and we could attack them. We can just stab them in the back. And the first fight with the Persian army. Of course, I forgot to add other leaders to my army, which is extremely stupid. Because now my center flank, yeah, I've lost a lot. But I don't think I've actually lost any brigades. Just stay here. Let's put some leaders here. Let's attack them again. Oh, and let's actually use some tactics here. I'm using delay on this side because I don't think... we could actually send this guy here, but no, it won't be enough. Yeah, I hopefully will destroy this army. If they actually meet and attack each other, which I don't seem to be able to do. Well, they probably have quite a good general, which is not that big of a deal again. Let's just storm this because, yeah, it's... these are only a couple of guys, they're defending it. Okay, let's see if we can actually annex them already. No. Do we have to occupy everything actually? Yep, we have to occupy everything. I don't even know if we should annex. Are they... manpower is quite small, but the tax is quite big. Yeah. I'm not so sure if I should just satellite them or annex them. I think I'm going to annex them, because if I do, I get a little bit more prestige. And although I'm going for the actual domination objective, the sudden death victory condition, I feel like it's prudent to build up my prestige to be able to win it that way if I don't manage to dethrone France or Great Britain from their position of domination. Yeah, so at the moment we're actually even behind Russia, which is quite bad. But I hopefully will change that in a couple of years. Okay, while that army is marching, we have a little rebel problem here, which I didn't even notice. Okay, this guy. Let's just take cavalry. Who needed cavalry? This guy needs... Let's just combine them. And see, we need 3 cavalry units for this army here for the reserves, because they don't have any cavalry in the reserve. Perfect. This army needs some cavalry as well, so we're gonna send some cavalry to them. This army needed some cannons, I think, yes, and we have got them. This army is actually in perfect shape right now. We need to send the cavalry to the reserve. Perfect. And I think we needed some more light infantry units. Let's see if those are not the units I've actually gotten for that. No, this is the 1 artillery unit. This is the 1 light infantry unit. This is another cavalry unit. Okay. So these are the people who are actually supposed to be here. Let's go and have another fight with this guy. And combine our armies on the way. Where else are people of mine? I don't know. Okay, let's see here. We have gotten some more cavalry here. We have to send it to the reserves. They've actually managed to conquer Erbil. But yeah, it doesn't matter. They would cede quite give us quite a lot. But I actually want to conquer them right out. Okay, let's see, what do we still need here? We need 1 more cavalry unit and 1 more light infantry unit. So 1 more light infantry and 1 more cavalry coming right up. Perfect. Now what we could do is actually put some more let's actually send them here. We don't want it built here because it takes too long. We actually want it built in Sofia. Okay, and now build some more of those little armies in Belgrade. Cavalry, infantry. And let's send another one to Karstadt. Well, they won't get there. So let's send this army to Karstadt and put this here. Let's just build it one at a time. And just build it here. Okay, perfect. What we also need is to build some garrison units. So let's build militia. Do we want militia or do we want normal line infantry? Which one has more moral? And that's what matters the most in my opinion. Sort by moral. They have more because they're bigger. What do we have here in Tuzla and stuff like that? We actually have militia and line infantry. We actually have all sorts of stuff. So let's just build the militia because we need more of it. Okay, this is enough for these 3, and we still need 3 more. Or do we need 3 more? Yeah, we need 3 more. Okay, this should be more than enough for now. Let's see how we're doing in Persia. We have to send this into the reserve. And I think we have to send this to the reserve as well. Now attack the enemy. Oh, and we have something more here. Yeah, we need to send those into the reserve as well. We may be able to actually engage them. Yep, and we should beat them quite badly. Yeah, we've actually destroyed them. And now to go to Basra and finish the war. In the meantime, France is losing its domination all the time, I think because of the war in Italy. But that shouldn't be a problem. In a couple of years our oh, we've actually lost a general. Let's see. Yep, we've lost a general, which is quite annoying. Let's just break our rule for a second, because this is quite surprising. Let's just put someone else here in charge and use that guy for this army. Quite annoying, but what can you do? That's actually the biggest problem the Ottomans have. They really need more generals. They really lack in that department. Let's actually send him to Temesburg and this guy to Peterwalden because let's just do that. It doesn't matter. It's gonna take forever anyway. Okay, so we now have 3 perfectly perfectly good armies in Europe, and this one which we are using to conquer Persia in the Middle East. We're not gonna even wait, we're just gonna assault them directly. Perfect. And now we can annex them. Of course, I forgot. They actually can't have any of our armies in the any of our cities in their control. At least Moldavia and Wallachia proved themselves to be useful and destroy them. Okay, let's see. I think we actually should build some more of those garrison units for Split and Ragusa as well, because they are actual domination objectives, and I don't want, I don't know, the British or something like that to just land here and take away everything. This guy can go to Essek, this guy can go to Petavadain. Who I think I've built too many, maybe. So we have this. Okay, so we have actually everything, and we still have one guy who's left and doesn't do anything. So you are just gonna be disbanded because you're useless. Okay. Oh, my satellites actually managed to reconquer my city, and now Persia is ours. Let's actually use the worst guys we have in this army. Or maybe not even use... Okay, this guy isn't bad. This guy isn't bad at all. He's actually quite good. Okay. Maybe I should just leave one, just a big general for this army and nothing else. I think that's the best way of handling the situation, because I want them to have at least a general, but I need my other generals in Europe, and as I said, I don't really want to warp everything else around. Who is this? What? Oh, okay, I get it. They fought the rebels here, and that's why they had to retreat to Petavadain. This guy and these guys are going here. Okay, this seems to be quite good. The problem is I actually have quite a small army, but I don't really want to build a bigger one because I don't have the generals to actually yeah, I'm lacking a general as is, because I need 3 for each of these big armies, and I only have 8 in total. So we might actually remove this one from this army altogether and just have it fight completely leaderless. I don't think that's a good idea. We'll just try and fight with this army. This should be always full, because this is my my best army. This should be the army I engage others with. These guys can all go to the reserve because they are not supposed to fight. So being in the reserve is actually the best bet, because although if they don't have a general it doesn't even matter anyway. Oh, this has an... Ah, seriously? I've put a leader there. That's so stupid of me. Okay, now we have enough to actually fill up all of these armies. So I will actually do that. How do I still lack generals? I've probably just didn't read correctly. What did I do? I had 8 unemployed generals, didn't I? I think so. Still lacking 1. Quite annoying, to say the least. I hope at least I didn't accidentally put any generals on some other army, but I don't seem to have. Oh, it said I have 8 unemployed leaders, but one of them was actually an admiral. Okay, that's why. So I'm actually lacking 1 leader, which I think we can do without on this army. Okay, what do we want to do now? Let's just... We have a couple of these small armies. We should build more of them, actually. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they can be also extremely useful to replenish armies who have actually lost brigades, if that will be the case. Okay, we have another cannon here. I guess it was intended for this army. Well, nah, it doesn't... We're just gonna disband it, it doesn't matter. Okay, what we should do is maybe build some more garrison units in this area. Although this area is pretty much completely useless to us. All we need is Vladikavkaz. But I don't even think that's such a big priority for us. Well, in any case, we should be declaring war on Egypt. And just go straight for Cairo. If it's not protected by a bigger army, we will just straight up assault them. And yeah, hopefully the... Oh shit, they have a big army. They have quite a big army. Let's see, let's get the second... but we should actually be able to beat them. Although without any... Yeah, let's do a fast one on them. Let's try and avoid engaging them, though they are attacking us. So let's see how this is going. If it's going badly, we'll have to send another army to support. Ah, okay. I had the impression they were a little bit faster than us. Oh, they have a lot of people defending Cairo. Okay, this will not be possible with just this one army. Let's see, how many transports do we actually have? We actually have no transports whatsoever, which is... yeah, it's shit. And this is defended as well. Okay, we have to retreat from here. We can't actually stay here. And we need another army to help us, because I didn't check for the army strength of Egypt, which I know was a stupid thing to do, but well, it's too late now. I actually want to avoid warping in and generals in and out, because I think it's kind of gamey. Okay, so let's see if we can actually beat this army, which is bigger than ours, and but they don't have any leaders as well. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Let's just assault this. Okay, they retreated because they have marching to the sound of guns. But we actually managed to beat them. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, they've beaten us badly, very, very badly, and we're gonna lose the whole army here. Okay, this is what happens when you don't prepare for a war. Okay, let's send this army here. Let's tell them to go into the fort and just wait it out. Let's see. We've practically lost everything. They will disappear. We didn't lose everything, but we lost a lot. We'll wait for it to disappear and then check the damage and repair it if it's possible. Why are you not retreating into the fort, people? Avoid battle, enter the... Okay, go to Akka. Stay there. That's the point we can actually defend best, because it's a fortress. Okay, so in the meantime, while we're sorting out this mess, we need to build some transport squadrons. So let's do 9. Okay. Now we wait for this army to arrive. And in the meantime, I think we're gonna build another army. And leave that one just to be something you resupply maybe when you don't have anything else to do. Why did they disband the coalitions against each other? They're still dominating, so I don't understand, but whatever. Okay, let's wait for these guys. Okay, I know where they are. I I can just send them here. Okay, Austria declared war. I'm not surprised. They've seen us weak, so if they decided this is the best possible opportunity they will have. What do we want to do? I think we're just gonna beat them bloody and take even more stuff away from them. I think we're gonna take everything that's in these parts, maybe Agram as well and Fünfkirchen, something to make the front look a little bit better and to give us access to Italy. In the meantime, I still want to build a new army because what we have won't last very long. So Kotlovka will be the new rally point, and we're gonna have 12 light infantry units maybe. Yep. And 12 cavalry units as well. And 2 times 4 or 2 times 3 plus 1, 7 artillery units. Okay, and we also need some supply trains. 3 supply trains. Okay, when we're actually fighting and I didn't even realize, and we're beating them very badly again. That's nice. We actually have to check, do they have March to the Sound of Guns? Yes, they have. So we have to be careful about this. They will have faster and more reinforcements than we will. Everything is working out splendidly for now. We should actually send this cavalry back and send this to the middle. What's missing? We still have too few cavalry? How do we have too few? I think I have... Why do I have light infantry here? That was the problem, I guess. Okay, they're gonna be here in a second. Let's just reconquer our fallen cities and then we can go back. I don't know, I think I've built maybe a little bit too much of these small things. Let's see what this is all about. We have something too much here. We still have light infantry here. Okay, we don't need light infantry here. And what do we have here? I actually don't know what we have here that's too much. Maybe 1 cavalry? Too much? Yes. 3 cavalry. Why do we have light infantry in this army actually? We don't need that. So light infantry out. This is the problem I've actually... Okay, now let's attack them. Let's see if we manage. We should manage to win this easily. They're actually rebuilding quite fast. We didn't actually lose anything, surprisingly enough. Okay, so we're going to send them to Cairo to conquer that. This will be transported to Thessaloniki. And everything else is going to be gathered in Constantinople. Okay. These guys will march back to Europe. It's quite a mess what I've done here. And I didn't manage to actually... Let's send my fleet to support our troops. And we have to wait for the siege of Cairo to finish. We actually lost the transport there. Okay, let's see how many actually survived the trip. Now white peace won't do it for me. Okay, let's actually start attacking them because this is taking way too long. Because they're not even attacking us, to be honest. I think they have maybe one army and that's what they try to attack us with that. Let's just go to Laibach. Let's send this to Kotlovka as well. Okay, siege of Cairo so fast. Wouldn't have expected that. Let's get these two assaults on the way. Okay, we're gonna intercept them, destroy them, and then we're gonna conquer Damietta. Yeah, we're actually destroying them quite badly. This is exactly that which I like to see most. Okay. Let's send those to Smyrna. Let's build some more. Okay, let's see here. We have too many of them. Here we have too few of them on this side. Oh, wrong one. Too much cavalry as well. Still too much cavalry. Yeah, I think I've combined a little bit of something else into this army, probably. Two cannons, two cannons, two cannons. We're still waiting for cannons. These are cannons. Okay. Oh! Well, hello, Austria. I didn't see you there. Okay, he's going into the garrison. Well, if that's the case, let's just push on and conquer Vienna again. Okay. Yeah. And this is, yeah, the army that's just coming back from Egypt. We're going to wait until they lack some supplies. Then I'm gonna attack them. Then I'm gonna assault them. Ah, they conquered Cairo. Ah, it doesn't matter that much. Let's see, another 2 days. They are going to attack me with a lot of stuff, but I hope that they will sustain big amount of damage until they can arrive to help out. This still lacks a lot. Yeah, they're just going to get annihilated one by one as they arrive. The nice thing is they actually didn't conquer anything, so I'm just gonna try and cut them off and maybe destroy something. Okay, we got Damietta. Let's get Cairo back, and then I think we can force a peace onto them. Let's see, do we have anywhere else where we built something? Yes. Okay, now we're gonna go to Trieste and get that. Let's send some of those guys to actually secure our conquests. Are they really actually still around here and annoying me? This is so infuriating. Okay, let's see, do they want to negotiate, because I can't annex them anyway. Ah, we want Alexandria as well, so we'll have to conquer that. Okay, it seems Alexandria doesn't have any troops defending it. We're still gonna assault them and win. Now we can demand Damietta and Alexandria, and as much money as they have. Perfect. Okay, this is a problem. They're actually a puppet, a satellite, so we need to use our fleet to get to Tripolitania and Tunisia. Hopefully they are not. Okay, they're independent. We've won the siege of Pressburg. Perfect. Let's send them there. Let's tell everyone to go into the garrison if they smell any trouble. Rebels in Belgrade. We have this big ass stupid army which we can use for that. And we still have another army here which we can send to help out on the actual front where there is fighting. Oh, this unit is out of supply. Let's send them to Belgrade first. You can go back there. This unit can go to I'm just gonna disband it. Fuck it. I'm not gonna keep units I don't know why they exist, just for the fun of it. Oh, they attacked Graz, actually. Which is bad for this army here. Though the garrison lacks supplies, what's the progress? 12% only. Nah, this is not good. They have too big of an army around around here to ignore it. We're gonna use our specialist guard army here to actually do what needs to be done. And of course I've pressed the wrong button. Yeah. Fun times. Saltgrad's back, on the way. Let's get Laibach back. In the meantime, light infantry. Yes, we have a lot of light infantry, so we can use it quite well. We need to wait a couple of more days here. This army still needs sorting out. Okay. Let's see if this makes a little bit more sense. Yes, it does. We need one more infantry unit though in the reserve. And we have another perfect army. Let's see. Yes, they sent it to the wrong place. Oh no, they didn't send it to the wrong place. Hop, hop, send it back. This one's in the wrong place. Okay, and we need this to be in the reserves. I don't think we actually have any to spend those because I don't know why I built them. Probably just misclicks. Okay, you guys. Problem is, no more leaders. Let's send these guys to Trieste to hold it. We're losing the connection if we leave this province, which is bad. Okay, let's watch this. Okay, we are beating them. That's nice. Good. These guys. Beat them again. Let's send him back to recover, because he lost quite a bit of manpower in this army. Yeah, let's besiege this because there's the big army inside. They are getting full supply now, which is nice. Okay, let's get the... yeah, lacking supplies and having a breached wall is more than enough to get this. Okay, white peace, no. Won't happen, sorry guys. Okay, now we're gonna go directly for Tripoli. Conquer it. Okay, they have quite a lot of people in Padua. Okay, they are retreating. Everyone is retreating fine. This army can actually go and besiege something as well. Let's send them to Linz. Okay, we've got Agram. We can again beat this army, do more damage. Yes, this is working out exactly as it should. Okay, more people from the back. You go to Graz. Hold the line there. You're useless. Go and hold this province. So we actually have a supply connection. I think Venezia can supply it well enough anyway. So just stand your ground. Okay. These guys can go to Essek for a while and resupply. You go to Graz, perfect. You can go to... you can stay here. Let's see. What do we want to take from Austria actually? Because I don't think we should take too much. I don't want to cripple them. Because I hope they will still be kind of a threat for maybe Russia or something like that. So they don't focus only on me. Okay, we actually need to send some guys here to keep the supply connection going. But that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, you guys are almost fit. You can stay in Fünfkirchen. You guys are also almost fit. You can go back to Pressburg. You guys can attack maybe after the next event, or we could just wait because maybe they just surrender. These guys don't have enough troops to actually get the fortress, because I think it's like in EU3 you need more people than more people in your army than the enemy has in his fort to be able to make any progress. Yes, but Austria shouldn't really have any more army size. Austria, yeah, that's mostly just garrisons probably, so it shouldn't be a problem. And we're actually gonna get everything that's here. We could actually try to get Innsbruck as well, so we have a way to go to Central Europe, but I don't really think that's not even a bad idea, but it's not really useful for me. Okay, let's just assault them. Let's send them to Sagadin for a while. Let's see. Oh yeah, only 800 guys in the fort. We can take this. And now to get Vienna. Okay, we have guys here. I don't want to attack them with this army, to be honest. We actually could. Okay, we've got Verona as well. Let's see if we can take Trent as well. Or maybe let's just see if they want to surrender, because I really don't want to cripple them more than I have to. They would not accept it. Yeah, we need the capital first. Yep, we've got this as well. Let's kill these guys because they're annoying just being there. Yeah, but I don't want to assault them while we have people in the vicinity. Okay, you can go back here, you can go back here. I don't want them to be able to destroy any of my small armies. This can go to Innsbruck. Okay, they're entering the fort, they're entering the fort. Perfect. I think this is one of the fixes from the latest patch, but I'm not sure that they actually keep their specified tactics, because before they would just simply not have this activated after you've moved them into another province. Okay, we've got Trent as well. Well, this is nice. Let's get Innsbruck. This is the last one on the list that's actually any use to me. We've got Segedin as well. Let's send them to Pest. Okay, and we've got Vienna. We don't really need to do anything more than that. Let's just take anything we actually want from here. Let's leave them Trent. Maybe get Agram as well. They would actually accept a lot to lose a lot here. But I prefer to not have too many more provinces on this border to protect. Let's just get an absurd amount of money from them. Okay. They would accept. We're richer than God right now. Okay, let's send guys to actually just provisionally okay. This is actually quite nice. This is perfect for now. What we do need to do now is to actually beat the Russians. What are the Russians doing right now? They're at war with Prussia and Sweden. But yeah, Sweden is not doing too well. They've lost a couple of cities already, and the Russians are pretty far into their country. Which actually is a good thing for us, because we can attack the Russians. And we will prepare for that right now. Okay, no, just go to our territory first, and then we can see what we can do here. Good. Let's see where we can build troops for the garrisons here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 new. Did we have Trieste? I don't think we had Trieste, but we had Adron, so we need 4 new garrison units. Perfect. Okay, in the meantime, I think our... When does the truce expire with Egypt? Later this year. Maybe we should just wait and conquer Egypt first. Nah, let's go and get the rest first. And Tripoli and Tunisia will just be satellites, because satellites are pretty hard to actually take away. The thing is, I think I'm gonna leave them some troops to defend themselves in the capitals, maybe, I don't know if garrisons, but one of those small units. Okay, everything that of any use. We should send them towards the border of Russia. Okay. We don't care about your petty revolts. I'm revolted that you have anything to complain about. Maggots. Okay, triple this. Yeah, that's the problem when you do such a big expedition. You actually lose all of your supply on the way, which is quite annoying. Okay, let's enter the coalition. Which coalition did we actually enter? We are in the coalition against France. Ah, because we are at war with Spain. Okay, that doesn't really matter that much, I think. I don't know what kind of a fleet the Spanish have. Maybe we should start a fleet building program. With some first-rate ships. Let's... Takes a year, but we actually need them. Let's just build a ship of the line everywhere. I don't know if the siege of Tripolis is going too well right now, to be honest. Are we not allied with them? Are we not in their coalition? Ah, the coalition is actually... No, sorry, I won't. I don't need to be at war with France right now. Because I don't think we can actually beat France, that's the problem. We can... Okay, the coalition has been disbanded, so that's not longer a problem. But this is a problem. Let's see if we can... Ah, they don't want to have us in their coalition right now. So that's not a problem. But I think I'm gonna end this this episode. I think I'm gonna end it right now, actually. Because we've beaten Austria again, we're in a good position, and we can prepare to attack Russia in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Bye.